they really came out and milked the ball against you.
Yeah, I mean, we had a bullpen start tonight, but Troy didn't throw like Troy can either. But we know they're an offensive team. We faced them already. Historically, they've been a pretty good hitting team. But, they did damage when they had to, and we helped them along the way. So it was definitely an ugly game for us, but you got to tip your cap. They scored when they needed to.
How about Troy tonight, How would you assess Troy's performance tonight?
Subpar.
Yeah.
He was up in the zone, made some suspect pitch calling with 2 strikes, and obviously some bad locations with 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes, 1-2 counts. And he got burnt on it. A few walks that scored on him as well. So not only that, but there was some self-inflicted pain there on his end. But, it was subpar. I don't have anything much good to say about it at all, except he stepped up and took the start for us with West out, and we needed help out of the bullpen. I'll give him that, but he's better than that.
You had the best streak. We won 4 in a row, and I lost 4 in a row. It's the same thing all year, and inconsistency again.
Right. And if you want to be truthful, you break down the little run we had there, 4 out of 5. We didn't play very good baseball. We just hung in there, and the effort is what won us some games. What you saw tonight is what we did mostly those 4 wins out of those 5 games. It's unfortunate, but you're right. It's been inconsistent. I don't want to say inconsistent. It's been bad all year. It's been it's to the point where it's embarrassing now, and it's a shame because I stepped back tonight and I look around the field. I think it was the 8th inning, and we were on defense, and I'm just sitting there going position by position and looking at the guys that are out there, the experience that's out there, the talent that's out there. And then I start reflecting on the result we're getting. And it's mind-boggling to me. It really is. I think so much of those guys as character guys, absolutely. Effort, sure. Performance and confidence, that's what's not there. There's no bulldog right now. There's nobody stepping up. It's just it's a complete. I don't even want to call it a collapse because we haven't gotten anywhere to fall to. We've been behind all year, but we just got to play better. We play better, we'll win. There's no doubt. We have a very good team, very good talent. I should say we have very good talent. We don't have a very good team right now.
Thank you.
Craig, you went 1 for 3 tonight, 2 RBI double in your debut. How'd it feel?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it would have been nice to have that kind of contribute to a win, but, kind of a weird day for me, long day, long trip into town, and felt good to get in the lineup and see some pitches, and I was fortunate enough to connect with one there, and, it always feels good to get the first one out of the way, and, I think that had we done some stuff differently throughout the game, some stuff that he touched on, then, maybe we would have been fortunate enough to have it contribute to a win, but.
And with the team struggling right now, especially offensively a little bit, what are you trying to add to the team to turn things around?
I just try and bring kind of my style to the game. I've always taken a lot of pride in playing the game hard and being a grinder. I want to go up there and grind out at bats, and I take every at bat personally, and it's a competition between me and the pitcher, and that's kind of I have some experience professionally, and I've been able to do some things in my career, so I'm hoping to bring some of that experience and some of that leadership to the team.
Phil, the offense only had 2 runs the last series, 3 or 4 runs tonight. What did you think of the offensive approach? Better?
Not really. I really didn't. You're seeing some guys that individually that were struggling. Of course, this was Craig's first night with us, so it's the first time we get to see him, live. But, Gomi hit the ball pretty well. He's been struggling as of late. Good hitters struggle too, and. Welch had the big triple there to right center. Nice to see. But I'll say it again. We have key guys in our lineup that are just getting beat hands down. I mean, we get above 87 miles an hour with fastballs, and we look like we're Little League hitters for the most part. Not everybody. But, it was not good enough at all. At one point, we were getting no hit through, or 1 hit through, 5 innings, 4 innings, 5 innings? I mean, here we go again. So some things got to change. It's, guys are going to slump. It's hitting. You're going to struggle. you know, but the good hit, what separates good hitters and great hitters is the guys that can limit how long that slump goes on. You make an adjustment. The good hitters, it'll last 8-10 days. You know, the average and the guys that blend in, it's going to last 10 to 20 days. With the great hitters, the guys that are above average, it's going to last 2-3 days, and they're going to work themselves out of it one way or another. And, you know, unfortunately, we're not seeing that with a lot of our guys right now. And, you know, part of that's my job, to work with these hitters and help them any way I can. But, you know, it's, you know, to go back to your question, it's, you know, the approach is no different. I mean, look at the result. It's the same as it's been since the Lake Erie series. You know, you break down the Lake Erie series, first game starter, second game starter, third game starter, and then probably 5 out of the 6 of their bullpen in Lake Erie was 88 or above. And look at the result we had. You know, it's no secret to me. And we're getting beat on fastballs night in, night out right now. The guys need to change, need to make an adjustment, get the barrel to the ball. Seems like the harder they throw, the bigger we get, and that's the complete opposite of what you want to be doing. So we've got some work to do there.
And last one, still 7 games remaining on this homestand. How important is this stretch just going forward with confidence and everything?
I don't want to sound like Captain Obvious, but it's huge for us. I mean, we've dug such a hole that this has implications come August and September. We have to turn some things around if you know, we want to be a part of something fun and special at the end of the season. We're not out of it yet, you know, but the guys in that clubhouse have to do it. There's going to have to be a change. I can change personnel all I want, but until we have that spark, that energy, that guy that good night or bad night doesn't let it down, that holds the dugout accountable, the teammates accountable, everybody accountable, including himself, until we get that guy like we all remember, JJ, kind of a pest, just a heart out every night, a guy that, like Craig said, takes it personal. Not only the at-bats, but the losses, the mistakes, feeds off the successes. We don't have a team right now. Well, part of the reason Craig's here, not to put that load on his shoulders, but he brings an energy. He has a swag about him, a confidence about him. You look around the rest of the lineup, and you got a lot of guys walking around kind of like lost puppies. And when it's your older guys and your experienced guys, what do you think the rookies are going to do? They're going to follow suit. They don't know any better. So we've got some stuff that needs to be shook up in there. Craig's going to help with that at the plate, performance-wise, and where he's been, and just the nature of the way he approaches the game. It's not always about X's and O's and statistics. You got to have more than that to accomplish things in this game, especially the way this game can grind you down every day. But no reason to be negative. The truth is the truth, and I look forward to hopefully sometime soon this team start taking 2 steps forward without taking 3 and 4 back. When we start doing that, maybe some good things will happen.
Thanks, guys.